I was able to secure a vampire crab and a garden mantis, and I'll be able to turn it in to turn it in up here. Picked up some spice sprout because, whoops, I almost fell. Okay, so as I mentioned, I found this garden, I keep forgetting what it's called. Garden mantis and vampire crab. Those are items for a bundle, and the garden the vampire crab, I just happened to notice, and I was able to grab it this morning. So anyways, here's an area where right now they only have 2 different bundles open, but I believe that you get some quests, or you get some items once you turn in everything in the bundle. So I'll come in over here. It looks like I've already turned in a garden mantis, but I have not turned in a vampire crab yet, so I'm going to contribute that once I finish the void raid, which I have not yet been able to get in, and then I can go to all the different items in the bundle. So another kind of hard thing is sushi. Sushi's a recipe that you have to fish for, or you can join in with friends and in order to make it. I have not yet come up to the blue marlin either. Fisherman brew is also another recipe that you have to fish for, and I do not have that either. Shimmerfin I got for a quest reward, but I like it, so I'm a little hesitant to turn it in. I'm hoping that I will be able to fish up another one soon. But it looks like that I have to do in Kilima Lakes using worms. So there's 2 different kinds of worms. There's a glow worm and regular worm. So this one I have to use just regular worms. People talk a lot about the unicorn fish. That's really, really hard to get. Looks like you can get it off of the coast of Bahari Bay where we were earlier, using glowworms during the day. So lots of things left for me to still work on. There's also recently added a fire bundle. I was able to get all of the items for this. There's also some other items that I have not yet found. Medallions, and then other items as well. This looks like I still need to buy the recipe for this Phoenix Fire Lino. And I don't know if I have any Dari clothes. Those are really hard to find as well. And I have the recipe for chapa masala. I just have to make it. So that is that for this area. And I did turn in the 2 items that I have, or at least one of the items that I have. So now I can go make the fertilizer without fear of it using the item that I wanted to save. There is also this lockbox you can put things into. That way, the recipes will not use anything in the lockbox. So if you're ever saving anything, make sure to get a lockbox from Tish at her furniture place. Let's look to see if... Oh, he's still here, but Drew is still here. I like these apples, and pumpkins are not yet in the game to be grown, but they're really pretty. Where did Badru go? Still right there, but he's not up. There he is. There he is, just standing there.
I've been thinking of you.
Ben, oh, I love him because he has such a punny jokes, usually around farming.
Huh?
Why were the baby sweet berries crying? Because their mom and pa were in a jam. He's always so funny. I'm gonna open the store. This is the soil that I've really been waiting for. So I'm gonna purchase the item. And now I'm at my limit of soil. At this point, I can only have 9 plots. I only have 1,666 gold coins left. So I'm just gonna look and see if there's anything else that I can buy. I am not at level 10 of gardening yet, so I'm not getting any kind of metals yet. But hopefully, as the time goes on and as I start setting up my garden, hopefully I will be able to do that. Okay, so let's see what he wants this week. Looks like he wants a wagon wheel. I might have one of those. I don't remember.
For you next time.
Okay, heading back. Maybe I'll stop into the village and talk to Anu. Looks like Gina's there as well. And turn in quests while I'm here. Figure out where. Oh, sometimes Anu is up here, one of the balconies. Nope, that's the mayor. I guess I can talk to him while I was here.
I do so enjoy our little distractions.
Longevity noodles?
Oh.
They're a must-have on special occasions like your birthday. They symbolize a long life. You never cut or break apart the noodles before you eat them. In accordance with tradition, I've eaten that every year since I was born. That's why I've been able to live such a long and healthy life.
These chats of ours always cheer me up.
Still on the way to find our bug-catching friend. In my luck, he's probably moved. And look, he's all the way across. I spent time talking to the mayor, and the person I was looking for is already gone. There he is. He's probably out in the field. Sometimes he does his paper collection route. So, let's see. Oh, it looks like Tao's here. I might as well say hello to him. I like Tao. I always talk to him whenever I can. What ails you, my four-legged friend? He says, "Awu." Would a pat help? He says, "Ruff, ruff." Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but we do have neighbors doing yard work. Looks like I need to chase Anui though. See if I can catch up with him.
But I didn't scare you off last time.
So my mom talked to the Bug Scouts and she's okay with me selling stuff now. She didn't know I got it for free.
Oh.
I mean, I knew this day would come. We're almost the same Bug Scout rank. But I've got an ace up my sleeve. Check these recipes out. The ultimate in bug catching tech. Honey lure. I really want to get this because I saw it used the other day and one person placed it out and just tons of bugs came up. I'll have to save up some money for that. Also, these just got unlocked, so I really need to save up some for the new belt. So it gives a higher chance to daze bugs. And then it has a perfect catch rate. So I definitely need to work on that. But for now, I think that's all I can do with Anui till we earn a little bit more
I got even more fun planned
Palia
for
gold.
next time.
It looks like he's off and about. So now that we talked to him, let's go ahead and head home and start the garden. It's kind of sad. I always talk to Tao, the dog, but I never talk to who he goes with. Oh well. He can be a little abrupt sometimes. If you're out there and you're hearing me, feel free to say hello. Now that I finally got the mic going. Time to head back home and start my very first garden plan. I have not done one yet. I've planted some things, but nothing planned out like I have today. For those of you that are new to gardening in Palia, each of the different crops have a different purpose. Some crops like potatoes have water rate, so you won't need to water any of the surrounding crops because they are help with water. There's others that help with star rating, other with quality or harvest time, things like that. So the idea is to create a perfect balance of crops that I'm going to use with the qualities that are the most helpful. So let's start off by making some fertilizer. One of the things that I got from Farmer Badru is a recipe for fertilizer. So here's my little crafting station. And there's a quality up fertilizer. And hold on just a moment as I set down a pup. Okay. Looking at my garden plan, I'm gonna need 66 of these quality up fertilizers. So I guess I'll make 4 of them. That's 20 each. So that'll make a total of 80 fertilizer. And it needs any kind of bug, flowers, and I forget what else. Oh, and some meat. Any red meat, sundrop lilies, and bugs. That's why I wanted to turn in the vampire crab so I didn't accidentally use that for fertilizer. With gardening, it does not pull the seeds from your bag, so I have to grab it from my work storage. I also have a crafting area that I can make seeds, so I have to pull some of that out of there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you plant 10 tomatoes. So let me look for my tomato seeds. And if possible, I'm going to use the star quality ones. If I hold shift while I'm clicking, it'll allow me to put just what I need in my bag. If I did not hold shift, it would just take the whole stack. In my plan, I have 11 potatoes, so let me find potato seeds. Once again, trying to get for the star quality. So we have 11. 4 of rice. I only have 1 star quality, so I'll get 3 of the other. 2 of wheat. And the nice thing is it also will tell you right here, so this boosts the amount harvested. This also does the same. This helps keep other crop types hydrated. And the same with the tomatoes. So let me look for wheat. I don't have any wheat. I think that's what's in my seed maker. So let me look for carrots. I do not have star level carrots. I'll just use one of the regular. The original plan I used did not have red onions, but I want to keep it for some of my recipes, so I'm going to put 1. Once again, the regular that I had did not have cotton, but I've been needing it for a lot, so I added it to my plan. It also wants 4 blueberries. 2 apples, so I'll use the star quality. 10 corn. Gonna have to move the bug out of the way because then I need 1 pepper plant. Gonna need to make 1 more room because I need to go get my wheat. So this is a seed maker, so all you have to do is put any ingredient that you want into it that are seeds or that you can make seeds out of, and then it'll make seeds. I was able to make 24 wheat seeds. So now, hi friends, no worries. At the beginning, my mic was turned off, so you came at a perfect time. Okay. I just am gonna start doing my garden, setting up my garden. And I had created a plan using a website this morning so that I could get the best placement of everything to get all the benefits. And I've already grabbed some gold so that I could purchase my last soil plot. So I'm going to put that down. I've already went and got it from the farmer. So let me grab that and put it down. So these are 9 plots, and they're these are the most that I can have in my farm or my house area. People talk about that there's a second house area, but unfortunately 9 is the most that you can have at this point. Gonna pull out my gardening equipment. I have not yet sprung for the more expensive gardening equipment yet, so it might take me a little bit to get through everything. But every now and then you have a chance to find cool stuff from it. And yeah. Probably should have saved money for a one that would give me ability to clear land quicker, but that's for another day. Oh, I got some silver from that plot. How's your day going so far? How's your morning going? Oh. This is what I should be doing in real life. I should be out in the garden, clearing up from summer. Good, you guess? Aw. Guess it's early yet. This is what I should be doing in real life. I should be out there. Oh, I got a carrot seed from that. It might take us a little bit to get to the end, but one of these days when I have some excess gold, I'll be able to purchase all the equipment. But for now, it's one by one. Okay, we got to the end. Well, I still have to do all the middle though. Oh, I put a bunch of stuff in the shipping crate and it just came back with 1,000 gold. So now I'm 1,000 gold richer. I think the recipes though for the garden equipment are even more than that though. But I was just sharing that I created a garden plan this morning which had the perfect variety of crops that I actually want to use and also the qualities that are good. Like some help with water retention, some help increase the harvest, some help the quality, etc. Almost there. Thanks for being patient with me. Today I'll be planting things like tomatoes, potatoes, wheat, rice, carrots, onions, cotton, blueberries, apples, and corn, and peppers, hot peppers. A little bit of to sell and also for recipes combination, but this is supposed to make, they say, over 30 days, and I'm not sure if that's in game or real days. I think in game it's supposed to make 74,000 gold, but I probably will use some of it in my recipe, so I won't get all of that as profit. But you can also put the potatoes in the canner or preserver, and that's supposed to make more as well. Oh, I just realized I forgot to get fertilizer out of the storage crate, so I'll have to do that after I plant. I like the fact you get different. You can have a chance to get ingredients or other items out of the plots when you clear them. For experience, I believe only harvesting the plants can give you any experience, so you won't really see my experience bar for that until things start getting ready to plant, or to harvest, I'm sorry. I think with this plan, the only thing that will need watering are the peppers, so I'll just have to kind of keep an eye on that. Almost there. It's a little bit of a boring process, but I guess gardening is in real life some days. The fun parts are harvesting. I had originally had my garden plots on the other side, but I realized this one is near a pond, which will help me fill up my watering can quicker, so I don't have to run across the plot to water. So far so good. How's everything going? Well, good, kinda. How's everything going with you? I found another vase. It's okay. We have several vases. More carrot seeds. In here, the different seeds sometimes take up more room. Some only take up one spot, some takes up several. Typically the apple takes like 6 spots and the blueberries take 4 spots. But it all has to be tilled. Getting so close. I was just trying to say earlier when my mic was off, but I found a new area this morning and got a treasure chest out of it. And it was like a dragon shrine that was partially covered by water. It was kind of cool exploring new areas. Trying to work on all of the different treasure chests in the Bahari Bay area. Guess I should have done this before coming online, because it takes a long time without the bigger garden tools. But we're almost there. Last one. Yay! We're all 9 are there. So I'm gonna put this away. Now I'm going to start with tomatoes. So I'm gonna plant a tomato there. Just counting, I have little grids. I think one there. Perfect. Let's see, where else? It's like counting grids. 3 there. And like I mentioned earlier, tomato helps with water retention, so the other plants around it do not need water. Or they don't need to be watered other than the first time. Oh, it must be getting dark. I hear an owl hooting in the game. I think there's some more in the middle, but I'll wait. It's harder to count, so let me get off of that. See what the next thing. Maybe I'll put down the bigger items so that it's easier to count around. So the apple tree takes up 6 spots, and that goes here on my map. And then the other one goes here. Then the blueberries. Nope, I picked cotton. Let me do 5 for blueberries. Blueberries go here. Another one goes there. I thought this one would be a little more entertaining, but as I'm doing this, it's seeming a little boring. A little bit more here. I added the hot peppers. I don't like them in real life, but I wanted to have a chance to make them in game. Oops, looks like I didn't finish tilling this one little area. There. Same with the onions. Where did I put the onion? I know it's right there. Trying to figure out where I put it on my map. Oh, I see it now. Put away the garden. Let's do my cotton. Have one here. One there. And it's very important where the planting or the placement is, because that's what is able to tell the different bonuses. I know I have one more, but I'm having trouble finding it on my map. Aha, up here. There we go. Now the next thing is wheat. I do not need all 24. I only need 2. So it would be 1 right there. And 1 somewhere else. Should have made my printout a little bit bigger so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I found it. Somewhere here. So the next thing is corn. Another corn here. It'll start going quicker. Uh-oh. No, that's right. Oops. I did that one wrong. No, I did it. I'm confusing myself. I'm really confusing myself what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I might have done something wrong, but oh well, it'll still be good. I'm gonna try potatoes. Some potatoes here. That's rice. Potato here. I think a corn's supposed to be here. Okay, back to potato. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with this. It's in every week. It seems very complicated. Potato here. This one's supposed to be rice, so since I figured out what it was, I'll use that right now. Potato up here. Rice goes here. Let's see what sections. Rice goes there. No, I just think I'm gonna just fill things in. Potato goes here. I added a carrot here. Another rice. Below the rice is a corn. Next to the corn is a potato. Let's see, over here is another potato. Next to the blueberries, it's a tomato. Next to that is a corn. Under the tomato is a potato. Getting myself confused between potato and tomato as we're going. This one is a corn. Must have used up all my corn. Looks like we have 3 spots left. I'm just gonna start planting. Let's see. See, where are the empty spots? There's 2 here and 1 up there. So this I know is a potato. We just have these 2 empty spots. I'll do another potato here. This was supposed to be a corn, but I'll put a tomato. Okay, thank you for your patience. Now all we have to do is water. So I'm gonna grab out my watering can. It looks like it's all full for now. And just start watering. The blueberries and other the bigger items will take a little bit longer to harvest, but they'll also stay a little bit longer. So whereas certain things like the tomatoes and the cotton will be gone after 1 harvest, the apples and blueberries take at least 3 to 4 harvests, if not more. Starting to run low, so I'm just gonna fill up my water can and keep going. The apple definitely takes a lot of water. Oh, I almost forgot about fertilizer. I still have to fertilize. That one takes like half the water can. It's such a big tree. I do have the recipe for one of the bigger water cans, but it broke too quickly, so I need to remake it again. Out of water again. I wonder if the shade makes any difference. In real life it does, but I don't think it does in the game. I don't listen with the sound on very much, so I like the little sounds that tell me when the watering is done. Oh, watering can's empty. Almost done. This guy will take a plop. Looks like Gracie's gonna want to come up again. Give me just a second. She's a little far away, but I think she's concerned Kiki's gonna get her. She's right there. Okay, now I have Gracie on my lap. She's looking at my mic like, what is this thing? It's still over an hour, actually almost 2 hours to dinner, but she'll probably start getting restless. Okay, so we have all of it planted that I can tell. You can use the G to examine. And right now you can see all of the different bonuses each have. But we're gonna want to add a little bit more to it. So like the ones in the back may not have harvest, some of the different boosts on it. So we will put some fertilizer on it in order to help that. Oh, the things that I found as I was tilling the ground is in my overflow. Okay, so for now, let's go to the section. I want some of the hydrate, which I already have, and some of the harvest boost. Trying to look, I had made some earlier and I don't know what I did with them. Ah, and the quality. Okay, so here's my fertilizer I'll be using. And to make fertilizer, I took some bugs, some meat, and some certain types of flowers, and it makes fertilizer. So back to my little chart. And this is in really tiny print, so hopefully I'll see it. Let me see what I was doing. Okay, I think I can figure it out. So for the peppers, I put the quality. The corn has everything. It has water, quality, and harvest. So I think it has everything for now. I'll put quality on the potatoes. The harvest stuff on the tomatoes. Quality. So this is quite a lot of the quality one. This one needed water retention, and that you can buy from this general store. Mostly it's quality that I'll be putting on. Ah. Didn't know it was such complicated methods to create a good garden. so this one is back to the quality. What do you think? Is it worth it for this much complexity in order to make the money? Supposed to be 3. Yeah, you think so? Okay. Because I put a different kind of fertilizer on that one, it gave me back the one I used in the wrong place, so I'll use it here. Let's look the one next to it. So that one should be the water. You have after your exam there's no work, so you get to spend lots of time on gardening. The apple tree wants the same thing. Next to it. Sometimes it's so little it's hard to say, okay, was that supposed to be that? What was that supposed to be above it? Looks like we're almost done though. Looks like we have everything in order. So they're all fertilized, watered, and ready to go. So we'll see as we progress more in this stream whether or not any of the things are ready to harvest yet. So for now, let's go ahead and put anything left over back into my little storage carts so that I don't have to carry it all around. I'm almost running out of space though, so I have to be careful. And I have 2 of these, so that was part of a quest item. Could probably consider selling some of my fertilizer. Right now I'm almost, if I sold everything, which I don't want to, I'm almost at 2,000 gold. Maybe I'll sell 1 stack of it. That would be 500 gold. That'll at least get me a little closer and give me a little bit more room in my inventory. Now we can have some clear bags to go do some fun stuff. Other ways of getting gold in the game. So we have our garden all ready. For those of you who weren't here earlier, I bought a little pumpkin for some Halloween style. I did a little bit of additional work in here from the last stream. I made a sink, and it's neat. You can turn the water on. I think they recently added the water feature. There's also this display case, which I have to figure out what I want to put inside. And then I added my little table, but then I definitely need to figure out what this room will be. And my room hasn't really changed much. And I can put away my water can. I'll probably head out and try to make some more gold. Okay. Since I have a lucky coin, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cash that in. I don't know how true, but some people say they have better luck in the underground store, so I may go do that. That's underneath Zeke's shop. Here's Anui again. There it is. I had lost the shop for a moment. No, that's the mayor. There's the shop. Right by Anui when I was running past him. Oh, and Zeke. Oh, I wonder if the coin that I got... I still have it? Yeah, I have the coin. Maybe that's something Zeke can help me with.
Try not to break stuff.
Found an old coin. Hot diggity, you found one too?
Huh.
Tell you what, since you and me seem to have similar interests, I'll let you into a secret something I found. One day, I'm in Bahari Bay looking for a few more of those babies. The collector market's real hot right now, you know? When I see a bunch just sitting there under this phoenix statue. I hate to say, curiosity got the better of me, but I stuck a coin in its mouth and it spat this paper right out. Just like my lucky machine. Too bad I can't read it. Unless you can. So I'm gonna read Zeke the paper. No mere flesh can withstand the ravages of time. Wow, do you think it's a fortune teller? Human civilization did collapse and all, but there's gotta be more to it. Maybe we ought to work together. Just find a few more coins. Drop them in the bird's mouth and we both come out on top. What do you say? To figure out what... I wonder if the bird's mouth is the one that I found in that new area today. I could probably go back today and add the coins there. While I'm here, let's see what he's looking. He's running a little low on silk lately. Gel keeps clearing me out. Who's he clothing? The whole royal family?
You'll be back.
So let's go to his underground shop, which is found behind his shop, and conveniently pull this loose book out. And I have a puppy dancing on my lap, probably wanting to get down. The closer it gets to dinner, the closer she goes to check out her bowl to see if it's full or deciding to eat what's in there. It's way too early, so the shop's not open, but I can still use my lucky coin. Let's see if it's anything fun. I got more fireworks, but it's worth 250 gold, so it's not too bad. Oh, I have to press the F. I keep expecting to just jump right through that. If you see anything as I'm passing it, feel free to shout it out and I can go in and inspect it. Hold on, let me set down a pup. Thankfully Kiki's sleeping, so she's not noticing what's happening. Gina and... oh, I'm going to Hecla. He's way up here. I think there's another quest I have to turn in. Thought it was to Gina, but Hecla is the one that has the quest showing. Now that I know that I have a recipe that uses bugs to make fertilizer, I'm a little more willing to catch lots of bugs. And I have to remember not to sell them unless they're really rare and use a lot of gold. I think I'm gonna go see Gina about the whale's tail, but we'll see what they want. Oh, both of them have something for me.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Can you believe I'm the only scholar doing her thesis on the human re-emergence? So I can give her, I found an old coin and found another whale bone. So let's continue with the coin. Oh, let me see. Yes, that's a standard ancient human coin. The Institute has a few thousand, so we only keep the really special ones now. The common ones have become popular collector items. Why don't you ask Zeke about it? And I'll also give her my whale bone. Looks like the dorsal fin of a glow whale, but it's a little bit thinner. Maybe it got clipped. Or maybe I was just digging down the wrong hole. I'll see what my biologist friend has to say.
I'll think on what you said.
Let's see what Hecla...
Are you here for my Gina?
Do check in on Gina from time to time. So the quest for him is still that old coin.
Oh.
And Gina has come across a number of these coins in her field study. It's unlikely she will have use for another. Perhaps there's another coin collector who would appreciate it. I'll just chat with him. Gina is very absorbed in her work at the moment. I must admit, I hope you will provide a pleasing distraction. Being too obsessed with work is not good for mental health. I agree.
Goodbye, human.
While we're here, let's see if there's any fish bubbles, but I don't see any. Still trying to find a few more fish for that fishy feeling quest for Eloisa. Fishing is another really good way of making gold. Some of the fish could be 100, 150, and it helps increase your fishing skill. There is a little pond back here that sometimes has those bubbles. I'm gonna go check on since I'm kind of this close already. Little choppas running around. It's such a peaceful place. Guess I should have checked for wagon wheels to give it to Badu when I was back there, but oh well. Oh, and I forgot, one that we were looking in the bundle area said I should use plain worms in ponds, so maybe I'll try that here. Instead of using the green glowworms, I'll just use regular worms. Trying to figure out the best place to go. So I'm going to pull out my fishing rod and I'm going to click my right mouse button and I can select between the bait. I can either select from no bait, or I can select from a worm or a glowworm. So I'll go for the worm. See what I can find. Such peaceful music and relaxation. Oh. It's a catfish. But it's a star one, so that's 58 gold. Not bad. Put away my fishing pole for now. Let's go ahead and maybe head to Bahari Bay. I can look for that area that I was in this morning to see if I can give the coin to the phoenix that I found and that I shared at the beginning of the podcast before my mic was working. Here's Eloisa. I think I still have a few more fish to find for her. I don't know if you weren't here last week, you can notice all the different fall, autumn-like decorations now, all the pumpkins. I was so excited when I saw all that they added. There's also a store, but for me, they're kind of expensive because I don't have all the recipes that I want, so I'd rather spend it on recipes and tools instead of decorations until I start making gold faster. So we're going across the map to Bahari, talk to Hodari.
Not a lot of folks come around these parts.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's just recently been able to be romanceable. All the people from the groups I'm in all wanted him to be able to be romanceable. But the nice thing is he's a single dad, so you have to be friends with his daughter before you can even start a romance with him. The stone ain't so useful on your own, but once you get a smelter, you can make it to use bricks. You don't need me to tell you what bricks are for, right?
See you around, I guess.
Oh. Going through the pretty autumn zone. Coming up next. Okay, so I was going to go to that new area to see if I can find that phoenix statue again. I have to figure out how I got there. I'm a little geographically challenged, especially in games. So, but I found it twice, so let's see if I can find it a third time. And I have a lot of smoke bombs in case we find any cool bugs to catch. Coming up. I know it's by the ruins, but I think it's into the next zone, or next little area. Not really zone, but a lot of times I just find it, just happen to run into things. Oh, it was on the flooded fortress. Okay, I forgot I had a quest. Maybe I should go. Sorry, I'm a little geographically challenged. That's how I can go through the mine. That's how to get there. You see anything cool, feel free to say hi and I can check out what you happen to see. Like the little features, so here's just a little lantern. While I'm here, oh, there's some fish bubbles. So I'll try to catch some fish. I like some of the ones in here, they're really pretty and pink. just have to want to make sure that the fish stays within those 2 green parentheses. It's an albino eel. That one's hard to see because I'm gonna try to get. Oh, that other bubble went away. Oh well. And this is the area that I wanted to be in. Looking for a waterfall that I've fished at before. I know that's how to find the area that I want to go to, but I'm going the wrong way. Usually I just find it when I'm exploring. Sometimes the map isn't very helpful because you have to go around a certain area in order to get to things. I had found a vampire crab out here earlier, and that was what I used to turn into that bundle. I think I can find a unicorn fish by fishing off the coast in the daytime, and it looks like it's in the daytime, so see what I can find. I think it's just a regular bass. Yep, just a black sea bass, but they're worth 127 gold, so not a bad catch. Trying to figure out if it's over here. I'll keep looking. One of those that I'm not looking for it, I'll find it, and when I am looking for it, I won't be able to find it. Scaring away all of the... Probably because I was fishing earlier. I need to cook some more, but I'll eat what I have. Thank you for the reminder that my focus was decreasing. I know I was here earlier. Still trying to find that waterfall. 'Cause it has some good fishing nodes in it sometimes. Love the zone. It's so pretty and fun to run around in and peaceful. Here's a good place to fish for certain things if you're looking for river fishing. It's a little bit up here. Sometimes I run in the water because then it can tell me, like, if it's too deep and the screen blanks, that means it's deep enough I can fish in. Whee! See what this one will come up with. I think I've had that before. Ah. Anytime the fish jumps, let go of your mouse, and that helps a better job of reeling in your fish. Just gonna follow the water. It knows. No. I almost called this this stream something about like the skills that pay the bills, but there's no bills in Palia, so I didn't think that was the best. Oops. Still wish I remember how to find what I'm looking for. It's over here. That flooded fortress area always gets me confused. At least we can get a little tour of the zone again. I should try to get back over here so I can figure out where I'm going. Once I get in the general vicinity, I'll figure out how to get there, but... sometimes I try to look up high under, like on the pillars for treasure chests. So I'm still looking to find more treasure chests in this zone. Looks like we were already here. I think it's gotta be on the other side of this aqueduct. One of the pumpkins I could buy had a face of the, like those little gazelle, Cernic I think they're called. So it was kind of neat because it's a pumpkin that's lit, but it had the carving of the Cernic in it. But I went with just a standard jack-o'-lantern. Back through the cave. And I'm just going in circles. That did not help. Let's go up. Whee! Oh, I don't think I got up high enough. Let's see if I can get back into there. Whee! I don't think I'm gonna make it. I gotta go back down. Tandem water jumping. Trying to see if I can see where I'm supposed to be going. It's gonna bug me. I was just there this morning. Study the map. Maybe if I come down here and go around, I'll get to it. Let's try that. Sorry, everyone. Like I keep saying, I'm geographically challenged, especially in games. See where we are. This is back to the town, though. Maybe I'll just go up to my favorite area if I can't find it here. Oh, here's a flow tree. If I can't find it, maybe I'll just go up to my favorite area and start chopping down trees. And that's another way that you can use your skill to gain more money. Because all of the wood that you can get from that, you can use to sell off and make some gold off of it. Sure, there's just something I'm going around the wrong way, but nope. A really pretty area up here and has a little shrine. You can see the moths are starting to come out, so that means it's about nighttime in the game. It's 6:30 in game at night. wait for my... be able to climb. Ooh, there's a flow tree up here too. Just gonna start chopping down these trees and gonna look at the map. I'm in the above the Pavel mine, so I'm gonna write in chat. Flow tree cliff near top of Pavel mines, and we'll see if anyone's gonna come. For now, I'm gonna just tag it once, because then if somebody comes and takes it away, I would be able to still get the loot from it. So if you're playing, I would probably tag it and then announce it. Also keep an eye out for bugs, sometimes the rare grasshoppers and the different cicadas and other bees are attached to the trees, so that when you chop them, the bugs come out, and sometimes those are the rare bugs that have more gold. I'll keep chopping. Sometimes what people do is have flow parties and they just chop one little area. You won't be able to see it, but in chat there's several people that say they're on their way. So I won't completely... Now 3 people are on their way. So I won't completely chop it down until all those 3 people are here. Oh, somebody chopped it. Just gonna say I'm sorry someone finished it. But you can see because I hit it that one time, I can get the loot from it. And then the flow infused wood is good for making more complex furniture. So a lot of people do flow parties, or even like my pretty purple axe, I had to use flow wood for. Some of the more advanced recipes. I don't know why every time I'm up here, these trees are all out of place, even over there too. Just a glitch, but it's kind of funny. Now the glow bugs are starting to come out. I don't know how to tell, but there are some of the more rare glow bugs, so I'm going to try to catch it and see if it's just a regular... It's a glow bug or if it's a regular paper lantern. Oh, it's a glow bug, which means it's worth 145 gold. And I got silk from it. Because it's sparkling, you can see there's a cricket down there that would be a rare, so you could display him if you want to. Sometimes they say that you should do like a glow party or like a flow party. You should also kill all the bugs so that other rarer bugs have a chance to spawn. I like the blue moth. I don't know why, he's kind of cute, but he just disappeared. And by chopping down these trees, you also have a chance to get seeds so that I can plant other trees that look like this back in my home plot. A lot of times you just kind of go up here till my bags are full, and sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I get about 1,000 every trip that I make, which is good, especially if I'm trying to save up for something specific. I don't typically cut down the little trees because I want to focus more on the bigger, thicker trees to spawn, because that's where the more chances of more flow wood if a flow tree spawns. And you can tell from here I've already had at least 3 stacks of wood, and they are 100 gold each. And it looks like I'm already out of focus. My last piece of food that I have with me. I'll have to make more. Still sitting here trying to figure out how to get to where I was. Like, maybe from up high I can see what I'm looking for. You know, when I'm not looking for it, I'll find it. I think I'll investigate off in the distance since the trees aren't really spawning very quickly. I love those water spouts. I don't know why. A lot of people use the lighthouse area for flow parties because it's just a little small area that you can easily keep running around clearing. Such a relaxing feeling just watching gliding. I guess I should put away my axe so I'm not like running around with an axe in my hand. That might not look good, especially if I'm doing that in real life. That would be scary. Especially for the... although it might work since it's almost Halloween. That could be my costume. Just kind of exploring now. Anything specific anyone wants to see? You're good. I don't know why this glitched out the other day. I don't know if it's the same one, but I can't jump on that one. I don't know why. I'm still bound and determined to figure my way out. So... no little fishing. You can fish in the water, but I was looking for more rare fish. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Have we already been here today? I think this is where I was looking for all along. I think. Yes, I think I finally figured out where I've been looking for all this time. Yes, I know where I'm going now. I'm gonna grab that bug in case it's the Bahari glowworm. Nope, that one's just a paper lantern bug. think it was over here when I turned around and just happened to see that vampire crab. I was so excited. Where am I going? I'm up here. Oh, probably over here where there's a little bit more room. Probably. Okay. Try it again. Up here. Okay. I'm getting stuck. I don't listen to the audio very much, so it's kind of cool that it tells you when you're getting ready to fall. I know I got up there. Maybe I go this way. But I think I got up that way before. That's a more easy way. Okay. Oh, somebody's already up here. I like the little fairy wings. They're so pretty. Okay, this is actually where I started the stream today. But that was when I didn't have my mic on. So I just found one of the old coins here. But I can jump up here. Just this morning I realized that this staircase is blocked. So I was just looking from this vantage point. I went, I wonder if I could fly over there. And it ended up being that I can. That I was just exploring around and found a neat little altar or shrine or something. Just down here and around and here. Now that I talked to the shopkeeper, it gives me the option to drop the coin in the slot. So let's see, this is the first time I've ever done that. Let's see what happens when I do. I got a fortune out of him. I think I have a second one. I got another fortune from him. Let's see what the fortune says. Finally, after much sacrifice, our intrepid researchers have finally found a solution deep in the heart of the forest. Well, that doesn't tell me much. For a millennium, humankind had searched for the key to immortality. And that's all I have, but I have to look for more of those gold keys, so I wonder if there'll be more of the story as I go finding the keys, or the gold coins. But I mentioned from the beginning, there's also this little pretty little area, and it says respects paid to are returned in kind. And if you look at the different candles, one was found in the ruins, one was found in the sea, one was found in the earth, and one was found in the stars. So it's kind of like those bundles that I turned in earlier. Oops, let's look at the map. But I still have to search the area, so there looks like there's more to do. Even though I got rid of the coins. Let me see what the quest says. I have to gather a total of 3 coins, and I have to read 3 Phoenix fortunes. So I found one of the second coin, so I just need 1 more. And we just read 2 of the fortunes, so I just need 1 more of that. Now it looks like I get a lucky coin from it. So while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look around. So it's either going to be in this area or out in this area. And what I found earlier, they were in like a little trophy case, or little kind of trophies. I haven't been able to figure out how to get across that way. Even though it has branches or vines, it didn't really grasp or let me grasp. Excuse me, coming up here to see if... Looks like it's more this way. Wonder if it's over on the other side. It's like 27, 22 miles away, or meters, I should say. But we're just going in circles. Now we're farther. So I am not sure. There's lots of, I don't even know if I've explored everything in here. Nope, we're back where we just started. There's gotta be more. I wonder if there's a place like up top somewhere that I can climb higher to see. Still looking for that last coin. See if I can get up there. No, but I can come here. Anything over here? But now I'm even farther from that one. But I'm close to this, so maybe there's something over here. And it could be above me, because I still haven't figured out how to get above me. Ooh, I see it in the distance. Phew. Let's see if I can fly. I can fly. There we go. I got one more old coin. Probably have to start the process all over again. Or can I get it in here? Nope, I'll have to start the process over again. But at least I have my coin now. See, it was over there that I got up. So close. I just got to 9 in my bug catching today, so I'll have to work on getting higher in that skill as well. Let's go back down to the Phoenix Shrine and get another one of those fortunes and see what the end of the quest is like. Got my third fortune. Dear Dr. Fortuna's all-natural mushroom-infused age-defying multivitamins now available at a store near you. Present this coupon to save 10% on your first bottle. Who knew this would just be an advertisement? It's ready for turn-in. I have to go back to Zeke. I wonder if he just set this all up. I just could think that he would do something like that. I should have known with the age defying that it wasn't anything historical in game. Maybe cut down a few more trees along the way on our way back to Kilima Village to turn it back into Zeke. Let's see while I'm here. Probably should get my map up. Oh, I'm not too far away from oh, there's one of those bees that were hooked onto the tree. Oh, but I lost it. I wonder if he came onto this one. Oh, he disappeared. I was too slow. I have some yard work going in the back, so hopefully you can't hear it. Oh, it looks like I got some pine cones. That's another way to plant trees in my home plot. I don't know why it's so relaxing when I'm flying and floating like that. One of my favorite parts of this game. Trying to think. I don't know why this area is so hard for me to figure out my way out of. It must be like a very certain way in and out that I get confused. Here's the, looks like the mine entrance. I can go back through there. That's how I got in the first place. There we go. Almost out of here. Grab a few more trees along the way. should I do for my next live stream? Do you have any ideas? Should I work on more gardening? Should I work on more gold making skills? Fishing? Talk to more villagers? Cooking? Or just a little bit of everything like today? The more we chop, you don't know? Me neither. It's the hardest part. Trying to figure out what to do each week. Oh, there's some kind of something. An ancient amber beetle. Okay, let's keep going. We'll go back to the village. Go see what Zeke has to say about this silly coupon he made me go find. And then I can go home and put all of what I collected today into my shipping carton to see how much we've made today. Maybe I should do some more cooking or something because I'm all out of focus items. Oh, he's asleep. So, yeah, he's asleep. Let's see, can I sell my fertilizer here? It looks like I can sell my fertilizer here. I can sell some things here. Probably better if we sell it back at home though, so I can see exactly how much gold I made. While we're here and waiting for Zeke to wake up, I can take you back here. I don't know if you saw this last week or if I even shared this last week, but there's a spooky. I just recently bought the spooky jack-o'-lantern, but there's also the Cernic-o'-lantern. There's candles, pumpkin stacks, heirloom pumpkin. Does anything look fun? Do you think my house needs anything more than just a spooky jack-o'-lantern? Since I have a little bit extra money, maybe I'll buy, I don't know, 3,000 is a lot of gold to spend. Maybe I'll get some spooky candles. It just depends. Well, I already have one of these on one side of my porch. This would be cool, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend all my money on it. Yeah, I only have 3,295. So I can buy everything, but I have lots of other things I want to save for. Princess saying if I have funds, it just depends. The vine pumpkin's not bad. I don't know, that's why I haven't bought anything yet. I can't make a decision on it. Right now, maybe I'll just let it sit there till I can earn some more money. Looks like Zeke's still sleeping. Oops. I'm having mouse problems again, so I'm switching to my controller. And it's not mouse, it's just the game's kind of glitching a little. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Controllers are not quite ready for the game yet, but it still works. So I try to use it when I can, or when I have to. It's like my mouse is back. I already sold off some, but let's see how much money we made just on this little trip through Bahari Bay. The amber beetle is worth 360. And glow bug. I'm not cashing in the flowwood though. That gets in my inventory. And the silk I hear is useful later on. Just from our little trip today, I'm already making 1,300, so a little bit closer to my next recipe or anything I'm working on. I like that it's easy, semi-easy to make gold. It's not something it just takes instantly, but it's easy if you're gonna work up to it, or easy to work up to it. Let's see. Oh, we can already see some of my... I have to pull some weeds over here. I think my pupper up, there's a couple things. I think because I put it in the wrong place, a couple things need to be watered, but not much. Lots of weed though, but the nice thing about weeds is that you can sell it. So if I had to pick, I'd pick weeds because you can at least sell it off. Wow, I don't think my plan worked very well because it was supposed to be mostly water retention and it doesn't look like it is. Might have to refigure it out. I think it'll also be better if I plant it with the image up on the screen so I can actually see what I'm doing. I was trying to use it off of printed paper this time, and it was a little bit difficult. And I kept getting confused of which orientation, like what was up and what was down. But overall, it looks pretty good. Can add my weeds to the storage. So that's like 90 gold worth of weeds. Not bad. Let's see what kind of food I can make for my next trip out. You can see the focus points. You can see like how much one of the items, if I eat one item, it will give me. So it looks like 250 is the most for now. Oh, let's do some meaty stir fry. I'm gonna make some rice. Gonna stir the rice up. Then I'm gonna do lots of chopping. Chop some carrots. Ah, missed it. Missed it by that much. Chop up some garlic, and that's something you just find in the wild. You can't grow garlic. And then stir neck meat are those little like gazelle-like things that I've hunted for. Oh. Just noticed that I forgot to stir. If you can see that red circle, I forgot to stir it. Oops. I still have to get used to this new kitchen. It's a lot more spacey, so it's harder to get around to each of the different things. And I think usually the prep station was in a different place, so just something I have to get used to. What else? Maybe I'll try some sheph's pie. Oh, that's 325, so I should try some more sheph's pie. And that one doesn't have to be stirred. I like that you can actually see the carrot that I'm chopping. Now I'm going to chop up some potatoes. That would be difficult to chop the way it's... And then chop up some of the meat. And this is, I think, choppa meat. So this is a little like fox squirrel-like item. As much as you can, it's a good idea to hurry, because if you don't get it done in a certain amount of time, your food will burn and you'll lose all the ingredients. Last thing is corn. One more. Okay. Add all the ingredients. Looks like I still need to cook. Okay. Not sure if you hear a puppy barking in the background. That's Kiki. to flip the pan till it gets into the circle. Now come back over here, and I'm almost out of time. Perfect timing. If I was only a few seconds later, I would have had to... Fighting again? No, they're just... Kiki's just... Although, Gracie's close to me now, so she might... Right now, Kiki was just telling somebody something. Who knows what. But Gracie's back up on my lap. So she's safe for now. Let's make an apple pie. That one is also 325. Oh, but I don't have any wheat, so I can't make that. I don't have wheat for blueberry pie. One more shop pie. If I can make this a little faster. Probably will be difficult with a puppy on my lap, though. And she's not sitting down, she's just still standing up on my lap, dancing around. Depending on the item, it sometimes is a slower chop or a faster chop. Over here, oh, I don't have... Okay. Looks like my focus is out, but there's not much I can do about it right now. You see? Okay, one more thing I have to prep over here. That's when it's nice if you have multiple friends. Like one friend could be chopping, one friend could be mixing. Then you can get things done quicker. Yay! Still didn't make a star quality, but here's also the craft preserve, so it's a lot of times people just use it to make more money. So if I put in, looks like one potato, I can make 68 gold. Whereas one potato sells for 45. So it's an easy way to increase the gold with just a little extra time. I think it's just about time for me to call it quits. So the girls will be getting fed in a little bit. Would anybody else like to see anything? Anything else you'd like me to do or bake or cook or do before we say goodbye? Nah. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Help me think of, if you can, help me think of something to do for next time. If there's anything specific you'd like to see, comment on the video. I'll try to put out a poll again. So answer the poll to see if there's anything specific you would like to see me do. But for now, I think I'll just chill a little bit and say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, supporting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know what next stream should be. Thank you again for all your support. Bye.